What is up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another Creative Smoothie Show. Again, here I am with my, let's get it in, Conscious Marketer t-shirt right here, because we are going to talk about something related to that today, which is the three takeaways that I've taken from Instagram as far as Instagram growth goes. Okay, so the three main hacks that you should implement today in order to grow your Instagram. And I approach everything that I do through marketing with the conscious marketing lenses, which is being the right opportunity for the right person at the right time, and not scamming people, not spamming people, not interrupting them in their day, but rather providing them with something of so much value that they need to buy it because it is answering their deepest fears, their deepest desires. Okay? So I've been spending, just a little bit of background, I've been spending many months, years actually, in social media, both on my own account and for other corporate accounts and for individual accounts, and I've grown many pages. And with that comes a lot of trial and error and understanding of how mechanisms work, although the Instagram algorithm keeps changing. So this is a result of the past 3 months of in-depth testing, analyzing, and studying of what's working, what's not working on social media. And as of today, Monday, February 28th, this is when I'm recording. The episode might come out a few days later. But this is very interesting, and it is also applicable for this year. Okay, so these tips that I'm giving you might not be the ones that are always going to work. But as of right now, these few months, these are the top 3 hacks for Instagram growth. Okay, number 1. Deciding your business offer and making it clear. Now, you're gonna ask me, okay, but what if I don't have a business owner? What if I'm growing my social media account as a creator, as an influencer, whatever it is? Okay, if you do not have one business offer, then you do have a value offer. Because if your content is not aiming to sell, your content still aims to gain attention, gain likes, gain followers. So what is the value that you are offering to people that is going to entice them to follow you? And just like a business offer, and the formula that I always share is I help X achieve Y using Z. So just like a business offer, you can do that with your value offer for your content, and it's just like I help X achieve or entertain with Y using Z. Okay, so I help certain people get over social media anxiety through my content. Okay, so think about why you're using your content and communicate that as clearly as you can. Where? You communicate it in your bio. First and foremost, you have to put your value offer in your bio. Okay, if you're a business, it's even more important. Who do you help? What do you help them achieve? And how? Okay, this is very important because many times people will find you using Reels, which is what we're going to talk about in just a second, and they're going to enter on your profile, and the first thing that they see is your picture, your name, your following, and then your offer, whatever your description says. And if your description does not say things that are going to entice them to follow you, then they're not going to follow you. They're just going to go on to the next person, the next piece of content. So the offer in your bio is very important because it lets people know the kind of help that they're going to receive by following you. So when they follow you, they receive value. That's why it's a value offer. And just as a side note, if you start seeing business and marketing and entrepreneurship and social media as a way to exchange value and not just to get them reap all the benefits that you can, you're going to have a lot more growth because you're going to understand that there's a give and take and that everybody's trading something for something else. And if you understand that trade-off and that value trade-off, and you can create something valuable and a valuable exchange of value, then I know that sounds weird, but if you can create a valuable exchange of value in between what you offer and what people give you back, aka the information that you give versus the engagement and the followings that you receive, you're going to grow on Instagram a lot faster. So know what you do and know how to communicate it as well. Write this down 25 times. Do this exercise. I always tell the people that I speak with to do this exercise. Write it down 25 times. What is your business offer? Or what is your value offer? You know, write it down until it's actually resonating with what you actually believe in, okay? This is going to help you solve so many more marketing problems in the future than you can think about. Number 2. So number 1 is the offer. Number 2, it's consistency And more so than anything, consistency with your posts and consistency with your engagement. The algorithm, and I've talked about this in the last episode, the algorithm loves when you spend a lot of time and engage in Instagram. So when a creator creates posts that are going to cause more people to spend more time on Instagram because they want to interact with these things, the algorithm is going to identify those pieces of content and push them, because it means that if more people see those pieces of information or content, more people are going to stick around on Instagram. So if the algorithm sees that you consistently commit to posting daily or more than once a day, or let's say 6 days a week, then they're gonna know that you are a reliable source of more attention and engagement for their platform. And as shitty as that sounds, and it should light up some warning signs in your head that this is their tactic. As shitty as that sounds, that's the way to do it with posts. You gotta keep posting, and you have to have more so commitment and consistency rather than just quantity. So it's easy to post every single day for 2 months, but can you do it for 2 years? So I'd rather post 6 times a week for 2 years than post 3 times every day for 3 months and then abandon it. So that's something to understand. Other than consistency in posts, consistency in engagement. Engaging with people is not just dropping emojis on their Instagram comments and then leaving. It's actually asking them a valuable question or dropping a comment that's going to help them sell their stuff to their prospect. So think of engaging with people on Instagram as a way of value exchange. Again, like how can you help them so that they can help you? And the way I do that is very simple. I have like a list of 12, 13 people that I engage with every day, and I'm creating a separate list now of hashtags that I want to target every other day as well. So one day I target is 12 to 13 people and increment my relationship with them. And on the other day, I surf through these other 5 to 10 hashtags that are relevant to my industry, and I engage and comment on new people's things. So I either follow somebody and like 3 of their posts and drop a comment if I think that person's truly valuable, or if it's somebody new that I just want to add to my list, I usually follow them, like a few pictures, and that's it. And that's a way to start the engagement with them. And then I remind myself to keep following up with those people, right? So any way you approach it, if you engage with accounts every single weekday at least, because this is what I've done. Every single weekday and even Saturdays, I'm engaging with a list of people that have the followers that I want, that have the niche that I want. If you do that, you're going to grow a lot faster, okay? So consistency in your posting and your engagement. Don't just engage 3 times a week. Don't just engage with 5 people. Do it with 10 to 15 and do it daily, or at least every single weekday, okay? Do that for a long period of time, and this is how you grow, because this is how people create connections and friendships in real life too. You meet someone at a party and you're like, hey, you kick it off, and if everything's right, then you interchange Instagrams. That's the same deal, just that you're starting on Instagram and not in real life. So far we have offer and consistency. Your business offer is important, and consistency in your posting and engagement. And the third thing that I want to tell you today, which is the third hack that I use for growth in right now, 2022, is Reels. And I told you we're going to talk about this. Now I hear lots of people that post 4 to 5 Reels a day. Then you hear people that post Reels every other day. There's some people that post Reels only on Reels and not on their feed. There's people that add a cover to their Reels. Some people don't. Some people edit their Reels outside of Instagram. Some people don't. Okay, let me tell you something. All those things affect your Reels. And I am betting so much on Reels that I've actually purchased a course from one of my favorite creators on Instagram. His handle is at ig.creatorsacademy. And his name is Juan. And he has a really dope account that teaches you how to do better Reels and what sounds are currently working, what trends are working. He made an entire course in how you can create Reels. And I'm not here to sell it, but I am here to tell you that I'm learning a lot. And I can honestly tell you that if you implement Reels at the correct step of your social media funnel, which is discovery, right? So when people first find out about you and you understand how to leverage Reels at that point of the funnel, meaning you know that you have to create short, funny Reels that are going to offer one piece of benefit and that are going to have a call to action. If you create those reels and you post consistently, this is another consistency point, then you're going to grow beyond imagination, because there are certain things that you definitely need to learn about reels, as in like what the algorithm likes. Like they like high quality, they like certain sounds, they love when the text is not running off the screen. So best practices for reels are going to actually increment your algorithm hit. But then there's more things like, again, consistency of posting. Who comments on those reels? Do you place a call to action on your reels? Like at the end of every reel, I have some sort of call to action, like read the caption or follow for more, to try and get people to take more actions on your reels. The more actions and engagement and replays your reels get, the longer it promotes, the longer the algorithm promotes it to other people. And if you haven't seen some of the results, you can get thousands of followers from a single reel. Now I know it's hard and not everybody does that, but you can get thousands of followers, which should serve as a warning, because depending on the reel that you create, if you just want to create some viral reel that has nothing to do with your business, you might get a ton of followers, but you might not get the kind of followers that are going to buy from you. So understanding reels is like understanding Facebook posts and Instagram posts when Instagram first came around. So they have, but it's 10 times more powerful than that, because reels are mostly shown to people that do not follow you. And that's a great way of reaching a new audience. Never before have we had such a great tool to reach a new audience other than hashtags in the explore page. And now it's easy. So hop on those trends and really spend some time learning about reels. And if you combine it with the correct kind of business offer, and if you combine it with consistency across your posts, across your engagement and across your reels, then I see no reason why you shouldn't be getting hundreds of new followers every month like I did. I went from 0, because I stopped my social media for 6 months, to 300 followers in the past less than 30 days. And the only way I did that, the main way I did that, was through these 3 main pillars. I explained exactly what I did. I was consistent in who I was talking to and what I was posting. And I bet on reels hard and heavy. So if you want to do the same thing and try it out for yourself, I definitely encourage you to try it out for at least 30 days consecutively. Although 30 days is not enough. I would say probably 2 months or 60 days. Try it out, keep it, and then decide on trying something else out, okay? This is important. You cannot see the effects of consistency until you've had it. And the only way you can be consistent is throughout time. So keep going, okay? Guys, this is it. That's the only thing I wanted to share with you today. I wanted to share the 3 main hacks for social media growth. And again, if you found this useful, please share this podcast. I'm not charging anything. I'm not playing ads. I'm not promoting anything. So I'm not making any money at all with this podcast. The only thing I want to do is to help people like you learn about marketing, entrepreneurship, and social media growth, so that we can all grow, achieve financial freedom, and just hit on the goals that we have set for ourselves in lives. You know, I think marketing and social media are just a way to amplify those messages that we want to share. And if we do a good job at it, we can really get and reap the benefits. Okay, guys? Have an incredible week or weekend ahead, because this is playing on Friday. I hope that everybody's safe, and I hope that you're staying, you're staying hungry and grinding on your business. And I'll see you in the next episode of The Creative Smoothie. Peace.